There's a startling statistics that's out right now. Between the ages of 0 and 19, gun violence is the number one determinant for death. Number one killer for our youth between the ages of 0 and 19 in these United States. So I want to ask the question, who is killing our youth? Is it the politicians? Or is it the person who pulled the trigger? Or is it the person who bought the gun and gave it to the shooter? Or is it the person who knew he had the gun but did not say a word to stop the shooting? Or is it the men, the dad, the grandparents who had the influence to change the behavior of the shooter but did not use their influence to convince the shooter to put the gun down? Who is killing our youth? Is it the person who benefits from the lifestyle of the shooter and is only concerned about their personal gain? Or is it the manufacturer of guns? Or is it the seeds that have been planted and now has grown full-blown and brings forth death? Or is it the silent Christians who believe God for only what they can get for themselves? Or is it the preacher who preaches prosperity but not personal responsibility? Who is killing our youth? Is it the counselor who talks about coping with mental health but never acknowledges the power of God to change that behavior? Or is it the coach that teaches skills and discipline physically but ignores the need for emotional discipline? Who is killing our youth? Is it the hatred and division that is demonstrated from our officials and now is being played out in our streets? Or is it the unjust treatment and systems that have left the community without hope? Or is it unjust treatment of African Americans over the years and now they feel like they don't have any hope? Who is killing our youth? Is it the blacks who've abandoned their community and have advantages and provisions but do not feel they have a responsibility for the community that they left? Or is it the white pastors and congregations that feel that it's not their burden? Or is it those who come into our community to prostitute our young men and women only for gain for themselves? Who is killing our youth? Is it the organizations who get funding to make a meaningful change but never seems to change anything in our community? Who is killing our youth? Is it the shooter? I think not. I suggest to you that it's all of us. Until each of us take personal responsibility, care enough to get personally involved and put legs to our prayers, the killings will continue and even get worse. The Lord has spoken this. We must be the city of God. We must exalt. God must be exalted in our lives on a daily basis. And you and I, must make an aggressive effort to fight against the wickedness in our city and the demonic forces that's prominent. At your level, wherever you are, you can speak out. I'd like to use the words that Harold Melvin of the Blue Notes wrote a song back in the 70s called Wake Up Everybody. Wake up everybody, no more sleeping in bed, no more backward thinking, but thinking ahead. The world has changed so very much from what it used to be. There's so much hatred, war, and poverty. Wake up all the teachers and teach a new way. Maybe they'll listen to what you have to say, because they're the ones that's coming up and the world is in their hands. When you teach the children, teach them the very best you can. The world won't get any better if we just let it be. The world won't get any better. We got to change it, yes, just you and me.